Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist John Carroll.
Now, for about the past 10 to 12 days, we've been concerned about the smoke, and it's been pretty nasty on several days. Today wasn't all that bad. We were generally in the good range as far as air quality is concerned. Now, 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, we're going to be in the light gray, so that's good news. Here's the bedrock fire. Now, keep an eye on that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and you can still see that the smoke is going to be generated by that fire relatively significantly, but it's all about the winds and where they're coming from, and they are not going to be migrating that smoke into our area. We'll just have the smoke that's available lingering around, but it doesn't mean that the bedrock fire is going away. In fact, it looks like it's intensifying a bit as we get into our Friday night time frame, but we have a flow of air coming in from the north that'll shove all that smoke down further to the south of us, and that will be good news for us and bad news for the folks down to the south. But we still have the air quality alert, but it's issued until further notice, meaning that the National Weather Service could pull this down at any time, but it has been issued because of that smoky pattern that we've had. Now, the other problem that we're going to be dealing with, once the smoke starts to clear out, now we're dealing with the possibility of some new fires being started by the showers and storms that are expected for tomorrow. We had a few showers and a couple of storms today off to the east, but we have the drought monitor that's issued on Thursdays, and this is the new one. It's not very different from last week's drought monitor. We are still in the severe drought category for areas east of the 97 corridor, and that means that there is that increased fire danger with water levels lowered a bit, and of course the dry brush. Now, here's a look at the satellite and radar, and as we get in a little bit tighter, you can see that we are looking at some spot showers, even a couple of lightning strikes in through and around portions of Lake County, but mostly it is dissipating as we move forward through the night. Future track, a little bit different story. As we move into the 9 a.m. time frame, pretty decent swath of showers moving on through, embedded thunderstorms with moderate rain showers. And then as we get into the heat of the day, we see some showers popping up, according to this model, in through and around Deschutes County and off in through towards just to the south of Sisters. Then as we get into the 11 o'clock time frame, it dissipates a bit. But then as we go into our Saturday afternoon, we have some storms popping up in the heat of the afternoon. So we could even see more of those showers and storms and maybe some lightning strikes and gusty winds, increasing our fire danger on Saturday as well as Friday. Here's a look at the winds in the future. They're relatively calm at 7 a.m., ramp up a bit in the afternoon and get a little erratic because of the possibility of those storms. Future winds at 7 p.m. start to relax a little bit, getting into the overnight time frame. So we turn our attention now to the numbers. High temperatures today, 91 in Bend, 88 in Prineville, 92 in Warm Springs. Right now, we are looking at temps in the 70s and upper 60s. As we move forward through the overnight time frame, we're going to get into the 50s and some 40s. Don't know if we'll really get down into the 40s because of the cloud cover, but highs tomorrow will rebound into the 80-degree range, so it's really going to be a warm day tomorrow, but not hot. Here's that 7-day outlook. We have late day rain on Saturday, variably cloudy skies Sunday, maybe some more showers coming back on Wednesday. And that's a look at your local alert weather forecast.